Hey, welcome back again to another video. Today, I'm going to talk about what's the thumbnail I already show you guys about, which is Black Phone 2. It just recently come out on my theater, and today I've just watched the movie. And what do I think about it? What do I thought about it? I think it's not as good as the first movie, but to me, it's still a good movie. But, with a big but, if you don't really in like if you don't really love the I'm about to say franchise, I mean the first film, if you're not really into the first film that much, I would say you guys could just wait this out on streaming. I mean, like, what now, like, usually new movies are always out on streaming like what, 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks. I think you can just wait this one out. They're probably gonna release this on, I don't know, Max, I guess, like HBO, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's Blumhouse. It's made by Blumhouse, which is very surprising, by the way. I don't remember if the first movie also made with by Blumhouse as well, because the track record of Blumhouse is pretty bad. Like, there's a lot of terrible horror movies from the production. But anyway, let's talk about the sequel, right? I thought at first this is just another cash grab, another we need more money, we need more sequel. Like, they just so hungry to make franchise of this one movie that is, I would say, is really good. It was surprisingly really good. Like, at that time I thought it's just gonna be another throwaway horror movies. Turns out it was really good. It was well written. I really liked the story, the writing, and also like how the ghost children, the victims of the grabber, help Finney, the main character, to escape and fight back the grabber, which is the villain, Ethan Hawke, and eventually beat him. I guess, spoiler for the first movie. I mean, I don't understand why you click this review if you haven't watched the first movie, because spoiler. And after that, not only that, like, this movie already have like a pretty major spoiler. So if you haven't watched the first movie, don't watch this review. Like, obviously. Anyway, the grabber died. He died. He got killed by Finney. He got killed. He got murdered. And Finney thought everything is over. Everything is done. And he and his sister and his father, living their life happily ever after. Well, not happily ever after, because it turns out, obviously, Finney got traumatized, right? He got traumatized due to his experience with the grabber. And because of that, he's a loner, basically. He doesn't want to talk about it. He hates when people brag about his meeting, his incident with the grabber. And pretty much he just becomes a loner. And then we see Gwen, which in this movie already grown up. She turns out have like Conjuring, which is like, in Conjuring, Lorraine got the psychic power, right? And then her daughter also got the psychic power, which is, funny enough, that's what happened in this movie. So this movie is kind of like Conjuring and Nightmare on Elm Street, which that comes to the point with the grabber. Turns out he's not, well, he's dead, but he comes back again as a ghost, just like the 5 victims, children victims on the first film. So that was basically the like how they made the sequel, that the grabber got revived as a ghost, as an undead, and he starts basically tormenting his sister. But that's because his sister got these visions from her dreams. Finney's sister got the dreams from the 3 dead children in this Cam Lake, Alpine Lake, I think the name. Yeah, Alpine Lake. It's basically like Crystal Lake, Camp Crystal Lake. So I guess that's, what is that? Jason, right? Friday the 13th as well. So you can see how this movie, it's like, it just feels like they are forced to make a sequel, and they just like grab all of these other ideas from other horror movies that are way better than this movie, and then just mash it into one. I think the main issue here is the rule. It's the rule with the grabber. I mean, I'm totally okay with the characters, the actors, the actings are fine. I think the story is okay. Honestly, it's not something new. We've seen this type of story before. the detective, right? Like she got this dream, she's a psychic, and then she can, from that dream, she can understand and pick, pieces up like a puzzle, and then reveal like where are the locations of their bodies, so that their bodies can be found, and the grabber will eventually get weakened out, so they can beat, the grabber, and basically that's the whole thing, and yeah, it's like you can see it's kind of like a Frankenstein of other movies here. The problem is just the rules. Like the grabber, he's a ghost now, right? He's undead. He's on the like I don't know how you say this. Like he's part of the dream world, I guess you could say. The problem comes from like the second act towards the third act. Which, by the way, this movie is quite long. It's almost 2 hours, and you can kind of feel it. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I don't think the pacing is that bad, but it is definitely you can definitely tell it's a 2 hour movie. So the grabber eventually have to fight Gwen, right? Obviously and also the other people, the other counselors, the other members, the other characters, because they want to find the missing children, their bodies. And so there's like this fight scene at the end where it's not like fighting, but like there's like this, yeah, I would say like action stuff. And then somehow, some way, the grabber uses his axe, and somehow it can strikes people on the physical world, but that people on the physical world is not sleeping. So I just don't understand like how is that possible, right? Because if that's possible, why didn't the grabber kill the other characters first? Like that's such a stupid, like that's such a dumb way of making this character. Like remember, this character is fucking sadistic, right? He's brutal, he's sadistic. I mean, he's intelligent. The fact that the fact that the police, the detectives couldn't found, who had killed the 3 children on this campsite, right? And also on the previous one, the 5 victims of the grabber, right? Like, I'm sure he's pretty intelligent, but the problem is in here he acts like a dumb serial killer, one that only attacks and focus on Finney and also Gwen, but not like the rest of the cast. Like, I mean, there's like this one moment with the like the camp leader counselor, Damian Bichir, is that how you pronounce his name? He played as Armando. It's like the leader, the head of the camp counselor. He basically like threatens him, but that's it. Like he doesn't even like hurt him. He doesn't even like kill him. Oh, guys, that's a spoiler. Well, not a spoiler, right? Because it's still on like the almost at the beginning of the third act, I would say. But yeah, like what I mean is like why not just kill the other characters? Like why not? Like is this like one of those like stupid reason to make like the villain to obsess with these 2 other characters, these 2 main characters, that they forgot that they can just kill the other characters that can stop their plan? Like I don't know, it's so stupid. And also I kind of don't like how they tried to make like a comedy character in it. It's like this goofy character. Her name is Barbara. She's like your typical stereotypical religious person, like the one where if she heard someone says the F word, like fuck or shit, she will just immediately get angry and scold you for saying slur, basically. You get what I mean, right? And it's like, it's supposed to be funny, right? It's supposed to be comedic, right? So it's supposed to be comedy with this stereotypical character. But I didn't even laugh once. I did laugh once, but that's because like the banter between her and Gwen, especially with the religious scriptures and stuff, is pretty funny. But then after that, it's just like flat notes. Like it feels so off. Also, one other character, the father, Finney's and Gwen's father. Oh my god, like his beard is so thick, his hair is long. It's so distracting. I kid you not. There's like a emotional scene in the movie, right? It's like the trio is reunited and they're talking about the mother, about the grabber, and about the incident, and about Gwen's dream, right? And then every time I see beard, his face is so distracting that I forgot that it's supposed to be emotional. Like that scene is supposed to be emotional. It's so goofy, man. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, right? Maybe it's just me, but it's just too goofy for this movie. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think it's an okay movie. It's a good enough movie. I think I'm just gonna give this movie a score of 7 out of 10. I enjoy it. I enjoy it, but I can't see how you can just wait for like streaming, wait until this movie end up on streaming service. It's not a movie that you must watch it now, but I guess if you really love the first film, yeah, go ahead, watch it. It's cool, I guess. And oh yeah, the grainy shot, the grainy footage, like the creepy grainy old VHS footage is still here, just like the first movie. It's still creepy, it's still disturbing, and also I give them a bit of a props, I guess, for showing the grabber killing children, I guess, like brutally. I don't know if that's supposed to be a positive thing, but I would say it's definitely a brave thing, and I can see how some people will, get disturbed and also get quite angry to the creator of this movie, right? Like showing a children's being killed basically. And it's quite brutal as well. It's quite I would say it's pretty long, but you can see the grabber literally killing the children on the VHS grainy footage. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, now let's jump to the spoiler section in 3, 2, 1. Okay, spoiler section. There's not a whole much to spoil. I guess let's just talk the end. I guess the ending, the grabber. Oh, Alpine Lake. Why it's important? It's because Gwen's and Finney's mother, Hope, turns out she's a psychic as well, and she also a counselor, a member of the counselor on Alpine Lake. Turns out she's also is on the same group with WBH, Wild Bill Hickok or something like that. I don't know, man. Like I saw like WB because the three children that appears on the Gwen's dream, they start like making up letters on top of like an ice, I don't know what you say, like the frozen lake thing. So their bodies are hidden underneath the frozen lake, right? And they start like carve up letters. It was quite funny when I saw like WB at first. I was like, holy shit! Like, are they trying to say Warner Bros or something? It's the murder Warner Bros. It's so funny. I don't know. It's like, oh wow. And it turns out it's Wild Bill, and basically it turns out I guess that's supposed to be his name. His name is, I don't know, his moniker, I guess, for the grabber basically. And the grabber turns out is also a member there, and basically since he's a member, he let these three children basically obviously like manipulate them and closing them enough that they can trust Wild Bill, and they were like being led to like a forest, deep in the forest, and they were murdered one by one. One is by like stabbing, I think the other one gets stabbed as well, but then later on got burned. The corpse got burned, and then the other one, I think like the head got some like chopped on the log. So it's pretty brutal. And yeah, like they actually show the children being killed. It was crazy. It was very surprising. But yeah, like wow, convenience, right? And then because of that, Gwen finally goes in with her best friend later on, basically become boyfriend, right? Like her boyfriend Ernesto, which turns out he's the brother of Robin from the first movie. I already forgot who is that character because this movie already, like the first movie comes out like what, 4 years ago? I already forgot who the fuck is Robin. I have to look up on the internet like who is Robin, and then I was like, oh, it was played by the same actor in here again as the brother of Robin, which is now is Ernesto. And yeah, like so the trio, Finney, Gwen, and Ernesto, goes to this camp lake, and they are the ones who investigate. They meet with Armando, that's the head counselor. They meet there's like a girl, it's like the niece or something. I forgot what's her name. Hold on, let me see. Mustang, yeah, Armando's niece. And then there's Barbara, the stereotypical, religious character, and then her husband. and I think that's it. There's only 4 there, and basically the reason why it's blizzard, no one's gonna go to the freezing blizzard, Crystal Lake, Alpine Lake, so no one's gonna go there, and they just stuck there. And later on, the father joins in. So that's it. And there's nothing happen. There's not much happen. It's only scares. Oh, I guess I forgot to talk about that on the non-spoiler review. Nothing, a lot of things doesn't really happen. There's not much kills. No one's dying in this movie. Even Armando, which, you thought that, like at one point I think he got like drowned by the grabber in a frozen lake, by the way, in the freezing fucking lake, and he still survives. Like, what the fuck? Like, how is he still survive that? Like, how is he still alive that? Like, what? And then the father as well. The father just like jumps into the lake at one point as well. Like at the end of the movie, it's fucking freezing, and the fact that he comes out alive and not like freezing cold, or even like, I don't know, like have some frostbite or some shit like that. It was very surprising. Like maybe they're just built with cold immunity, I guess. But whatever, man. But yeah, like nothing happened. There's nothing happened. I just realized that now. Until the end. Really. Until, well, there's like another, like the first scene where they first found out the kid with the yellow raincoat corpse. That's where Gwen realized, oh, she's in a dream, and the grabber is also in a dream. So that means she can use her dream power to overpower, and basically she do like this supersonic blast and blast him off, and then she just wakes her up, wakes her self up from the dream. It was crazy. And at the end, she also uses that power again, and basically Finney, since somehow some way the grabber also, when he chokes people on the real world, by the way, the people on the real world is not sleeping, he can actually choke them, like physically, like attack them physically. But then Finney, he overpowers the grabber, and then Gwen also overpowers the grabber, and then the grabber's victim, since they already found out and they already get released, they already get, like found out from their graveyard, which is at the bottom of the lake. They got like put into this barrel, and they're like at the bottom of the lake, and Gwen helps, goes to under the lake in her dream world, and she can grab the barrel and push them towards her father, which is swimming, and her father basically, push forward the barrel so it can go outside the lake. And then because of that, the grabber is basically got weakened. He becomes a nobody. He just basically becomes weak, and then Finney managed to beat him up, smash his face to the ground a lot of times. And then I think Gwen is the one who grabbed the axe and cut one of his leg off, and then they just throw his body to the circle, so that he gets grabbed by the 3 victims' children. I guess it's supposed to be his 3 victims, gets grabbed and then gets pulled to the underwater, and he also grabbed his mask as well. And then he got trapped underwater and then freeze. That's it. That's literally the ending. And the gore part is just that. Like, oh, there's also like the husband of the Barbara got attacked, and then Barbara as well got attacked as well. I think like their head got like slashed or something, and you can see like the blood pouring out from top of their head. And that's it. That's like there's nothing much happen. And surprise, surprise, no one dies. Like literally no one dies. No one dies. The one who dies, I guess, is just the grabber. But then again, he doesn't die because he's already dead. He just get put under the Alpine Lake, freezing forever, I guess. Maybe that's what I mean. Like, how come this movie got a sequel? I get it. The first movie is successful. That's why it get a sequel. But it would be so crazy if this movie got, like super successful again, and then somehow they decided to just make another sequel. Like how? Like what? Fucking global warming? Like the lake is gonna, like, what is it, like melting? and then the grabber just can swim out? Is that it? If that's happening, God, I hope not. That would be so funny, and it'll be like so cash grab. That would be so bad. But yeah, like that's what I mean. Like even when I want to talk about like spoiler, there isn't much to spoiler. But yeah, like I honestly like the first story much better. Like the first movie story much better. Like the ghost children actively, in the plot helping Finney. In here, they kind of did help Gwen on her dreams. Like, where are their buddies? And even one helped her to get out from the grabber, basically. But it's like there's not much, and then there's only three. The first one, five. Like I don't know, man. But yeah, like and then like there's so many characters as well at the end. Like no one dies. Like yikes. Like kind of wish there should be more dead bodies. And also that's what I mean. Like right, like what I said, what I described. The final battle with the grabber. The grabber can physically hurt the people in the physical world. Like why can't he just kill the head counselor when he's sleeping? Why can't he just kill fucking Finney? Like Finney, bro, like isn't that what you want? I get it, he wants to basically kill Gwen first so that he can see Finney being hurt, right? But like he could have, I don't know, do something more. Maybe kill Ernesto, right? Like why not, brother? Like you can like we see he literally can attack and makes people bleed in the real world, even if they're not sleeping. Like what? It's so, I don't know. It's just weird. Like why don't he just kill these other people? Like obviously, if there's other people still alive, they're gonna fucked up his plan of killing Gwen, like torturing Gwen, right? Like, why not? I don't know. It's so, like, the rule are just badly written, I'll say. Hence why I give it a 7 out of 10. Honestly, I think I give like the original one an 8 or something. I forgot. It's been like 4 years, man. Like it's been 4 or 3 years. I don't remember. But yeah, the original Black Phone is definitely a really good movie. I highly recommend it at that. This movie though, you can wait. But if you, like me, already watched the first movie and you kind of want to know what's happening in this movie, he's back as a ghost, as an undead, right? I guess you can watch it. But yeah, it's just, you may left the theater with a bit like dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction, is that how you say it? Not as good as the first one. But yeah, that's what I think about it. So a pretty long review as well, a pretty long discussion, and yeah, I'm gonna finish this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening to my rant. Thank you guys for watching this review till the end. So what do you guys think about this movie? Comment down below, like the video, subscribe to see more videos, and I'll see you in the next video whenever it will be uploaded, whatever it may be. I don't know. It could be next week, could be 2 more weeks after this, who knows. See you later. Bye bye.